coming up on Shaquille.
In the forecourt, I was pissed.
You know I'm looking for a little bit of peace and quiet at home.
Get away from the kitchen!
I can't come out.
It's gonna be a long day for Damon Jones. Damon, you all right?
I'll probably be on highlight tapes for the rest of my life.
These teams gotta learn that they just can't push us around.
It's against my religion to have 13 points in 4 quarters. It makes me look bad and feel bad.
The kids were pretty wound up. Come here. They were just in everything. Mama. You are your father's child.
I decided to make a statement.
On this episode of Shaquille.
We just came back from an East Coast road trip. We played 3 games in 5 days. And tomorrow we play Houston. So the team's taking a day out to get a little rest. And you know I'm looking for a little bit of peace and quiet at home.
Get away from the kitchen!
Whenever Shaquille's around the house, the kids want to spend every minute they can with him. Because during the season, with him being on the road and them being at school, they don't get as much fun time with him as they would like. Or as much as Shaquille would like. Ha, ha, ha. Because really, he's just a big kid himself.
Look.
A can head? Lovely.
No, the king.
The ground wet?
No.
That little bit. After breakfast, the kids wanted me to go out back and jump on the trampoline with them.
There it is. You want me to get in with you, Kier? I'm gonna get in with you.
We just kind of messed around a little bit out there.
Make you smell my feet.
You know, I made up some SHAQ food karate games, some roly-poly games,
Yo, you got a chub.
and my favorite game, Bite the Wild Dog.
Wild doggy.
We're just out there having fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what I do as a father. I just have fun with the kids. I let Shawnee discipline them and do all that stuff. My job is just make them laugh, keep them happy, and protect them.
7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
I guess you could say today's game is all about sibling rivalry. Our coach, Stan the Man Van Gundy, against their coach, Stan's little brother, Jeff. There's no way we're gonna lose to the little brother. No way. You know, for the past 3 years, every time I played Houston, the press and all the so-called experts have made it about me versus Yao Ming. But the truth is, Houston always double or triple teams me. I mean, Yao's a great player, but he's only been in the league for 3 years. So it'd be ridiculous to expect him to go one-on-one with me. I've got to admit it, I definitely didn't have one of my best games of my career. I got into foul trouble pretty early and sat out most of the second half. But my main man D. Jones and my other main man D. Wade came through like I knew they would. And man, they took control in the second half. And in the end, we got the win. And Stan, the man, Big Brother Van Gundy, got the bragging rights.
Final score, your Miami Heat 104, the Houston Rockets 95.
Today we're going out for a one-day road trip. Basically what that means is we fly into Dallas, play them tomorrow night, and then come home right after the game. These are my favorite road trips because I'm not gone from the kids that long. So they really don't miss me that much.
One of the downsides of Shaquille being on the road so much is that he misses a lot of the kids' activities. Like today, for instance, the kids had tennis, and that's always a lot of fun.
All right, let's start out with some forehand standing right there, okay? Want to be like Agassi, right? We're going to have some good pro shots here. Beautiful.
Miles, Sharif, and Amira have been taking tennis lessons from Greg since we moved to Miami.
All right, Memester, we ready?
Shakir isn't quite 2 yet, so he's a little too young to join in. But he's always trying to keep up with his brothers and his sister and do whatever they're doing.
Watch the ball and hit. Excellent. Time out. Time out. The big guy's coming at me.
You're the worst.
Woo!
So today he was out there basically running around, getting in the way, and wreaking havoc.
That's it. Now you got it.
But hey, he had a good time. You know, you are your father's child.
This is Dampier on the pump fakes and Wade flying by. Nowitzki for three. And the long rebound run down by Damon Jones. Hit ahead for Wade. Oh, do you believe that?
That's when this is. We're caught in trouble.
When Shaquille's on the road, I try to make it a point to watch all the games.
Here. No.
But tonight it was a little difficult with all the commotion. Get down. That's a no-no. Come on, this way.
Oh, the drop step for the dunk. Shaq's eyes.
The kids were pretty wound up.
Hey!
With the four of them getting into one thing after another, I was only able to keep one eye on the game and the other eye on them because they were just in everything.
Come here.
The game was really close until like the last minute.
Ahead by one. 2:42 to go. Shaq. Nope.
And Dallas just kind of pulled away from him.
Butler for three. No good. And the Mavericks win the ball game.
Shaquille had a good game, but I know that probably doesn't matter to him just because the team still lost. I'm sure he'll be really tired when he gets home.
Shakir, this way.
But hey, I've had a long day too, and I'm not waiting up.
You know, at the end of every practice, Coach Van Gundy makes each of us shoot at least 25 free throws. So today, me and Flash came up with a way to make that a little more interesting.
This is it right here. I got 17. Two swishes, I'm out of here.
We played our own version of LSU versus Marquette. 2 points for a swish,
1 point for a regular basket. First one to 25 wins. We went 3 rounds. Superman versus Flash. Flash beat Superman all 3 times. Marquette beat LSU by 1.
3-0.
3-0. 3 games to nothing. So I guess Superman has some more work to do on the free throw line.
Right after dinner tonight, we all sat down so Shaquille could watch the kids' tennis lesson.
Mimi, you ready?
You know, I have to admit, I'm not all that good with a camera, but I don't think Shaquille really cares. He just wanted to see how the kids did.
Oh!
We're over here now. Come on, come on. Yep.
You know, in a weird way, I think it's actually better I wasn't there for the tennis lessons. Because if I was there, Shawnee probably wouldn't have filmed it. And this way the kids can have twice as much fun. First they get to have the tennis lessons.
Good one, Mimi.
And then they all get to sit around the TV and laugh at each other.
I get that.
Here. Get up, man. Get up.
You know, you are your father's child.
Three and 14. We're on top of the East. And you know, it's really nice to see guys like D. Jones and Flash start to get the recognition they deserve. They're playing well.
The Flash, man, has he exceeded your expectations? I mean, coming in,
He has.
you thought you thought he was a great player coming in. I know, but
Actually, he has.
in what ways?
He's humble.
Is that surprising for a 23-year-old kid?
These days, yeah. These days, yeah.
He's kind of played in the shadow of Carmelo and LeBron.
I don't think he's played in the shadow. It's just that those guys had different marketing tactics when they came in. LeBron with the whole Nike thing and being in high school, that was a lot of press. Carmelo with going to Syracuse and winning the national championship. He was always there. He always had the game, but he just didn't have you guys behind him like LeBron and Carmelo did.
Now he does. Thanks, Shaq.
Cleveland's a tough team. Right now they're playing with a lot of confidence. The biggest reason for that, LeBron James. I mean, last year he was Rookie of the Year. This year he's one of the starters for the East in the All-Star game. He's just a great player, especially for being as young as he is. The Cavs got off to a fast start and put us in the hole pretty early. But by the end of the first half, we climbed back. Closed the gap. And took the lead. From then on, it was all about tightening up the D. Making them work hard for every basket. Making them pay for every mistake. We pretty much had everything. It's the morning after the infamous King James dunk. It's gonna be a long day for Damon Jones. Call Damon, see if his face is doing okay. Damon, D-Zone. Damon, you all right? Yeah. You're not gonna go drive your car off a bridge, are you? Cause you got baptized last night. You got... On my way to practice, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You okay? Your feelings all right? Your neck okay? All right, I'm just checking on you.
Tell me about that play last night. It seemed like you sort of changed your mind right in the middle of the play.
Well, I mean, it was a situation where it was a 2-on-1 break, and you know, I was gonna try to make a play on the ball, and in midair, I saw he had the angle on me, so I just tried to duck and get out of the way.
What'd you think of the dunk, which it's becoming known as?
I told him it was like one of the top 5 dunks in the history of the game.
You told LeBron? Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been dunked on like that, Damon?
Yeah, he dunked on me last year the same way.
Number 1 was when Jordan went baseline on Ewing.
Right.
Number 2 was when Pippen went on Ewing.
Man, it wasn't no big deal. Guys get dunked on all the time. Shaq's even been dunked on before. He's not gonna admit it, but yeah, we got film footage. He has been dunked on before.
Number 3 was when Tom Chambers on Mark Jackson. Remember that? And when he put his knee in his chest?
Right. But like I told my friends, the 72 phone calls I got last night about it. It's just one play out of many possessions, and you know, still in the first place.
And that right there probably is number 4.
I'll probably be on highlight tapes for the rest of my life, but you know, it's all in fun. It's all good. Who cares about that?
Right now we have a 16-5 record at home. And tonight we're playing the Bulls, who are 7-11 on the road. So after tonight, they should be 7-12. This game was rough right from the start. But you know what? When you're number 1, you gotta expect that. When you're on top, these teams are gonna come at you with everything they got, and you can't back down.
Number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is second.
And when a team gets physical like that, you got to give it right back to them.
Heat ball, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is third.
Let's hold it back. Just calm down. I can't calm down.
If you want to know my opinion, there were way too many whistles in the game.
Heat ball, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is fourth.
And I spent way too much time on the bench. Flash and Doliak took care of business in the third quarter. And I decided to make a statement in the fourth. These teams got to learn that they just can't come in our house and try to push us around. Because we're just going to push them right out the door.
It was a tough game against Chicago Bulls. There's a lot of 7-footers out there jumping and banging. My thing is just let us beat each other. If you're gonna call me for a knick-knack foul, you gotta call the game the same way. I would like the same respect back, but I wasn't getting that respect tonight. I got into foul trouble, but it doesn't matter. I got the best backup in the world, Michael Doliak, He stuck up for me in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, I was pissed, and I had to put on a show for the people. I had 13 points. It's against my religion to have 13 points in 4 quarters. It makes me look bad and feel bad, and I can't do that. I make too much money for that.
Next time on Shaquille.
This game was over before it was over.
Don't bite.
I said I ain't gonna bite you.
It's no big secret that I've always struggled with free throws.
Ryan, I'm sorry you got partnered up with Shaq.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
There's a lot of hype around this game because everybody's saying this is a preview of what the finals might be.
You want to fight me?
Oh, that's bad. Good.
Why do you play?
It's my job to go out there and give them a good show.
Shaq alone is not enough to ensure a victory.